What's going on, everybody? Sparks Comics here, ready to talk to you guys about new comic book day for this week. This is May 5th. It is the Revenge of the 5th. Got a little bit of Star Wars in here this week. So stay tuned for the full new comic book day haul. First of all, if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Drop a like on this video and drop a comment below and let me know what you picked up this week for new comic book day. Welcome back, everybody. Let's talk about what I picked up this week. First of all, there were two things that I forgot to pick up last week and were waiting for me in my pool box. One of them I thought was in my pile last week, but was not, was the Witchblood #1 second printing cover. You know, this homage to the first appearance of Jonah Hex. So Jonah Hex #1. Yes, they've been doing these vintage kind of covers as homages, and I really like this one. And I love Witchblood, so I'm going to add this to my Witchblood cover collection. And then I also picked up 20 Fists from Source Point Press from last week. I've heard some good things about this, and I meant to look for it last week. I didn't think I saw it, but there it was on the shelf this week, so figured I'd pick that one up. Now let's see what we got this week. I did tell you guys I had some Star Wars here for you guys, so let me show those first. We got Star Wars High Republic Adventures #4. Daniel Jose Older on this, on the writing on this one. I've been really enjoying this. I know it's set and targeted for a younger audience, but I've been really enjoying it. And I got the 1 in 10 cover here, so this is for the connecting ratio set. After issue 5, that ratio set stops, and so I'm probably going to stop getting the ratios for this series. So let's do Image Comics next. So Noctera is on to issue #3. Here is the 1 in 10 for that. Followed by, we've got this beautiful, I believe this is the B cover here. Absolutely incredible cover by Simon Kudransky. I've loved this series. I haven't gotten to read this yet, but it's one I'm really looking forward to this week. We also have a cover C, which was not showing up very well in previews. Tony Daniel on the cover here. It's amazing. Tony Daniel's art on all this is absolutely incredible. Somewhere in here it is. We have the cover A, which was what the black and white cover, the 1 in 10 was for. And then issue #2 had a second printing, which just looks very similar to the first printing, but it just says second printing in the corner. So that is that one. And then we've got Deep Beyond #4. I've been really enjoying this. We got a cover A by Andrea Brocardo, who does the interior art on this series. Firepower is already on issue #11. Which is incredible to me. I feel like this just started, but that was back in, I believe that was back in July, and we had issue 1 and 2. Maybe it was August, but we had 1 and 2 come out all together, so it got a little bit of a jump start on that monthly publishing. And then we have Inkblot on to issue #8 by Emma Kubert and Rusty Glad. I love this. This is always not necessarily my favorite read of the week, but it's the most fun read of the week every time. And it's the book I go to for after I've read something that's a little bit more heavy. And this one usually is like the humor that the cat provides, the Inkblot provides, is something that I always look forward to. Die is back. So here's issue #16 for this. We have cover B here as well. I just absolutely love this, and I unfortunately am not caught up, so I can't just jump back into this. So I need to read some more Die to catch up and be able to read that. Let's go with something you don't see me pick up a whole lot. We got Batman #108 with Miracle Molly, her first appearance, so I'm going to read that a little bit later and see if she's going to be one of those awesome new characters or whether, you know, just something else. Just another new character that doesn't necessarily have a whole lot going on. We've had a couple of those characters pop up in Batman, but it does seem like the way that James Tynan's been talking about Miracle Molly, she is going to be here for the long haul, like Punchline, like Ghostmaker, like Clown Hunter. So that's a character that I'm interested in seeing what happens with. From Vault Comics, I've got just one, it looks like, this week. Hollow Heart number 3. From AWA Upshot, we got a new series called Marjorie Finnegan, Temporal Criminal. This, for me, this looks like a really fun story. She's traveling through time and stealing things. She also has this talking head here. So this should be a very interesting read. I am looking forward to this one. One that I didn't know about, but I saw, is Broken Souls Ballad number 1 from Black Caravan. So that is the horror imprint from Scout Comics. And why this one caught my eye, besides the cover and the new comic sign that my shop had out, the writer is Massimo Rossi, who is the writer of Vietnam Horror, which I've been enjoying. So I definitely wanted to check this out. I flipped through it. The art inside looks interesting enough. And it looks like issue 1 comes out now. Issue 2 comes out in August. Just like Scout normally does, there's a little bit of a break between issue number 1 and issue number 2. And then Aftershock is what I got left in this pile. I got some from Boom as well. Aftershock, we've got We Live number 5 having a second print here. Inaki Miranda on the cover art. I love this series, and now I think I have, I might not, but I think I have all the printings and covers for it. Shout out Sith Lordley for sending me that first print cover of We Live. I think that completes my collection there. And then we had a one-shot from Aftershock this week that absolutely, just the format blew my mind. I didn't even realize it was going to be magazine size. It's probably my own fault for not reading. But Eden is one shot by Colin Bunn, Dalibor Talajic, Valentina Brisky, and Marshall Dillon. This was so cool. I'm kind of sad this was just a one shot, but the story is self-contained in this one shot. There's nothing. It really can't go on from the where it is. I really liked it. And I'm glad then that I got the 1 in 10 copy here. This variant cover is really cool. So there is Aftershock for this week for what I picked up. I've thought about picking up Baby Teeth, but I'm not caught up on Baby Teeth. I got 1 through 15 and still just haven't had the time to read them. And then I need to hunt down a number 16. My shop has several more of issue 17 on the shelf, so I'm going to go back and get that at a later date. So now I've got the books from Boom Studios this week. We'll start out with this trade paperback that I picked up. We Only Find Them When They're Dead, volume number 1. Just, of course, I love this series. Stunning art inside, great story. And now I can reread it in a trade paperback and not have to open everything back up. And I think there were parts of it that I thought would read better if I reread through everything. And so now this is my opportunity to get to do that. So I'm happy to have picked that up. And then later this month, we'll get issue number 6. It's the whole new story arc set 50 years in the future. And speaking of new story arcs, Wind is back with issue number 6. This is from James Tynion and Michael Dialynas. I absolutely love this series. I'm so excited that it's back, and this might be my next read. We've got a tarot card variant here by Ryan Gonzalez. Just stunningly beautiful artwork on this one. And then I have also picked up, I believe it's the One Per Store. The One Per Store Virgin cover A. Unfortunately, my store did not get the 1 in 25, which is by Mirka Andolfo, but that's okay. I'll try to hunt it down later, or It's okay I didn't get it. That's more money spent when I could be buying more books to read. So that is the first one from Boom here. Next up is Eve, number 1, which will be probably my read after this one. And we've got cover A here by Anandito, cover B here by Andolfo, and then a 1 in 10 virgin cover by Andolfo, Mirka Andolfo, of course, who I was just talking about, did the 1 in 25 for Wind. And then we've got 2 more covers. We have a 1 per store, which is a version of the cover A. And this beautiful 1 in 25 here. Let me see who the artist was on this one. It should say on the back cover. Let's see if I can get this open. We've got Shimizu is the artist on the 1 in 25. And this is super cool cover. I'm very excited for this new series. I believe it's a 5-issue mini-series. It seems to be at least be the start of how most books go with Boom recently. Berserker started out as a 12-issue, but a lot of series are at least a 5-issue that gets multiple story arcs, or a 5-issue that becomes something bigger, like Something Is Killing the Children did. So definitely one that is going to be a good read, and I'm excited to read it. The Last Witch is ending its first story arc with issue number 5. Of course, we've got McCreary, Glass, and Nesterenko on this one. And there will be a second story arc at some point in the future. So it'll be interesting to see where this story arc ends. And finally, I've got the second printing for The Many Deaths of Layla Starr, number 1. Christian Ward did the cover art here. It's absolutely stunning colors on here. And something I didn't know was going to happen was a 1 per store for the second printing, which I didn't verify if that was for the second printing or if that came from the first printing and the store just got it, or what happened there. No, yeah, it's a 1 per store second print. So I wasn't actually aware that that was happening. My store did get this one in. So it's black and white of the cover A for issue number 1 from the first print. So that is my new comic book day haul. It's a pretty big haul this week. Lots of indie books. There was actually, I forgot, 2 more things here. We had, from Marvel, we had Strange Academy number 10 come out, and I did give this a read already. I loved it. I love the direction that they've gone with some of the characters and the character relations. This is a Marvel series that I'm never going to put down unless they stop it. But I'm hoping that that does not happen. But I could see, 2 story arcs, 2 major arcs, and ending at 12. I just hope it gets to remain long running. Champions is another one that I've been really enjoying from Marvel. And then Silk and Daredevil are other ones that I'm going to keep reading. Silk, of course, a 5-issue miniseries. And then my only other Marvel pool right now is Venom, and that is ending up with issue 35. And I'm going to drop it there because that'll be the end of the Cates and Stegman run, or not really Cates and Stegman, but Cates on fully on the run, and then Stegman's been in and out of the run. All right, so now I swear that's the end of the new comic book day haul. So thank you all for watching this. If you've made it to this point and you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please go do so. It's right down there. Go and hit the button. And then if you want to know when I'm dropping new content, hit the notification bell. And of course, like this video on the way out and let me know what you picked up for New Comic Book Day this week in the comments below. Thank you guys. As always, collect what you love. See you next time.